films for the world.
Can I ask you a question? What about Ivan's efforts in making this film? He's written it, he's directed it, he's shot it, he edited it, he composed the score. You've been in the industry for a long time. What is it? Talk about that, Eddie.
Well, he is an extraordinary talent. There are a lot of writer-directors. There are a number of cameramen.
It's a snapshot of a very real slice of life, in outback Australia, and the challenges that people in that area face. What Ivan's done really, really beautifully is bring some elements of social commentary into the story, but still keep a story there that engages and entertains as well as educates.
How are you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling really good, coming back into the scene again. So this, and also to support this film, and that. I think I was on it just probably for a day's work up at Winton, and it was a great feeling. It really was. So I'm just really excited about tonight.
Right.
You play a pretty tough character.
Yeah.
Tell us how it went for you.
Oh, it was amazing. It was such an amazing experience. I mean, the film came to me, the script came to me, and I'd heard a lot about Ivan's work and seen Beneath Clouds, which is one of my favourite films, it really is. And read the script, and the material was so brilliant. And it was just funny that a whole lot of us signed on to do cameos because we wanted to work with Ivan and with this story, which is so powerful and has so much more than just a small town feel. I think it's a really universal story. So, and it's great for the Indigenous community as well. But just beyond that, it's a really universal story.
And what's the broader message for all Australians, do you think, in terms of this film?
Oh, I think the broader message overall is just let's tell stories from home, from the heart. Let's, tell stories that have something to do with this land, but look at issues that are wider perspective, and humanity has so much scope, and you can do that in home stories.
Yeah, I imagine you're a regular at these kinds of events.
I come to a few of these events. I've been lucky enough to sort of be involved in quite a few, yeah.
Look, Ivan Sen is one of my most favourite filmmakers, so it's just great to be in the presence of his film here tonight, and we went to film school together quite a long time ago now, 20 years ago or something, so it's just lovely to have him here. He's so talented, look at him there. It's great to be on the red carpet in his presence. Yeah.
I don't know about message really. I just really wanted to work with Ivan. I saw Beneath Clouds and really loved it many years ago, and then Tumulare loved, and I'd have done anything to work with him really. And luckily he was quite interested in working with me, so it's been a wonderful experience really. So yeah, he's a fantastic filmmaker, and I think it's a timely film and pretty out there film, different, and yeah, no message, just check it out and see what you think.
Last time I spoke to you, you hadn't seen it. I've since been told you have seen it. So, yeah, what were your thoughts about it?
Yeah, it's pretty special.
That's all you're giving away?
Yeah, it's a very special film, but he's an amazing filmmaker. So, put it this way, I can't wait to work with him again. How's that?
I'm excited for Indigenous filmmaking. I'm excited for Australian filmmaking. I'm excited for Ivan filmmaking. I'm excited for us as Indigenous people storytellers. I believe that Ivan's gone to some great depths to weave a beautiful story into a genre piece that kind of represents us on so many levels: protection, community, and I'm just glad that this country gets to see it. And it's not a wasted opportunity.
The role he wrote for you, especially as well.
Yeah,
How does that make you
I'm very touched by it. Someone of Ivan's calibre to ring me up and say he wrote something for me, and to spend time negotiating ways through the script and actually finding what might work and what doesn't work and where he might set it and where he mightn't set it. And he's come up with a beautiful piece and a beautiful setting, with a beautiful cast, and it's a fantastic story. For me, it represents Ivan in a lot of ways. It represents Indigenous people in a lot of ways. It's a slow burn, but there's a lot of truth to it.
Very excited. It's like a celebration tonight. It's a bit different from any other opening night I've had. So yeah, just really excited.
In what way is it different?
I don't know. I think it's to do with the way the film was made and how I think me and Aaron, we got pretty close during this whole process, and it's like we're just celebrating what we've done, and I guess we feel very comfortable in the end product, in the end film, and so it allows us to relax, and we feel very, very satisfied with what we've done.
Now you wrote this in particular for Aaron's character as well. What was it that you wanted to see come through?
I've always wanted to do something with Aaron, and I thought, it was about time that we got together. And he's very experienced in television, and but I felt there was something I could kind of attract him to and give him something else to play with as an actor. And so Mystery Road it has this strong Indigenous perspective to it, but also he's a Aboriginal detective who's caught between two different worlds, and so it's a chance for Aaron to express himself in a different way. And there's just so many quiet moments in the film as well, which you don't get to explore as an actor on television.
Now, what sort of general message across Australia or for your viewers, is there a particular message you want them to sort of get in this?
With this film, I'm not really trying to get any kind of message across. This is first we wanted to do something that was precise but also a bit of entertainment. And there's undercurrents in the film which I don't even feel I need to talk about, because I don't want to signpost those. I just think people can just go to watch the film, get whatever they can or whatever they want out of the film.
Can I ask a question too? Look, Ivan, you wrote, you directed, you shot, edited mostly, and composed the score for this film. That's a mammoth effort, I think. And I know that you worked towards the opening night. What has the process been like for you? How have you been working towards this? When did you finish the final cut even?
We finished the final cut maybe 2 months ago, but we've been doing the sound, and I guess the film's only actually been put together in the last week or so. But doing all those different roles is something I'm used to. But the great thing about this process was having all these amazing actors. So I just sat back and enjoyed the show. So in one way, it was quite easy to do.
Well, Nancy, what an amazing night. We've had so many people come up to talk to us about their excitement for seeing the film, but we also spoke to the two main people, I suggest, and that's Ivan Sen and also Aaron Pedersen, whom he seemed to have written the script for.
Yes, I think there'd be few actors who would knock back a role written especially for them by Ivan Sen. Ivan has, won the Byron Kennedy Award for Australian filmmakers, the Peak Award, at a very young age, and all of the actors who we've interviewed tonight have said how in awe they are of his work. And,
well, Hugo Weaving, for example.
That's right.
He was quite amazing. He actually said he wanted to be here because of Ivan.
Yeah, and many mentioning that Beneath Clouds was the film that drew them to Ivan's work, and hence, we've got actors like Damien Walsh-Howling, who we spoke to tonight, Robert Mamone, and Tasma Walton. We've got Zoe Carides, who's in the film, along with our very own Aaron, and Lillian Crombie.
Oh, Lillian, wasn't she amazing?
Yes, looking gorgeous tonight in her secret.
Sounds like we better go in, Nancy, or otherwise we'll miss the film.
Yes, let's go and have a look. I'm looking forward to it.